Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you guys are new here, then welcome. I would love if you guys would hit that subscribe button down below, click the little bell so you'll be notified of all my future uploads, and let's go ahead and let's get started. Alright, in today's video, we are going to try out the Give Me Glow Christmas Morning Collection. I purchased the PR box because the Christmas Morning palette was out of stock, but this was in stock. Now the palette's in stock, just so you know, just the palette's in stock, but also it came with some lippies, and I had not tried their lippy formula when I ordered this. Too long, didn't read, or didn't watch, I guess. I don't care for the lippy formulas, but I love everything else about Give Me Glow. So this comes with the Christmas Morning palette. That's like the outer packaging. Looks the same on the inside. Here is the beautiful color story. Kind of got like a little bit of a mess over here, like in case you couldn't tell. So we got that for the color story. And then we have 4 different lippy options. We have 2 of the Vivid Lip Paints, and then we have a gloss. Now, the Vivid Lip Paints are more of like a pigmented gloss. So when you think of like the Fenty Cream glosses that they just came out with, not like the actual glosses, but like the cream glosses, that's kind of like what these are. And then they just have like a plain gloss. So I wouldn't put this on top of these just because obviously they're going to be the same. I mean, right? So if you guys are excited to see what my thoughts are on this collection, what look I come out with, because you guys know Give Me Glow is my brand. Like, I love Give Me Glow. I love almost everything they come out with. I mean, obviously the Vivid Lip Paints aren't necessarily my favorite, but I love almost everything else that they come out with. So if you guys are excited to see what I think about this, then definitely keep on watching. So first, I just want to swatch all of the lip options on my lips. So that way we can see what they look like. I know everyone's like, let's do an eye look first and then do a lip that matches, but I want to pick a lip and then do an eye look that matches, if that makes sense. So let's start with the gloss. Now this is the shade Extra Frosty. It's white and it looks like it's got some like bluish pink sparkles in there. So let's just try this on. Okay. It has a scent to it. Like coconut? It's got like a coconutness to it. Okay, so the applicator on this is just like absolutely tiny. I mean, look how tiny that is compared to my lip. Like, so you are gonna have to dunk in a couple of times to coat your whole lip. So just to know that, but this is what the lips are looking like. Up close, you can definitely see like those bluish pink, like sparkly shifts in there. Whereas I feel like on camera, not so much. But just do be mindful that it does have like the glitter. You can't feel them. This isn't sticky. You know, it's very nice, lightweight. It does have like that coconut to it. So I feel like if you're going to be allergic to coconut, probably not going to be the lip thing for you. So next up, we're going to do the Vivid Lip Paint in the shade Peppermint Cocoa, which looks like a very nice nude kind of a shade. Again, the applicator is tiny. Okay, this has quite a bit of pigment. A lot more pigment than the other ones I've tried. This does not have like a coconut scent. It's more of like a kind of like a vanilla cocoa, like a vanilla cocoa kind of a scent to it. But this is the color. The lines aren't going to be perfect. Guys, we're just doing swatches right now. But I feel like I could create almost any look and pair this lip. So this might be an option we go with, just because I don't know how crazy. Sometimes I like go in with like an eye idea and then suddenly it like blows up into something else. So I don't know, but at least that's like a good option in case things do go a little bit crazier than I had intended. Next up for the Vivid Lip Paint, this one's probably like my least favorite, just by looking at all the other colors. But this is in the shade Just What I Wanted. It's kind of like a very like plum purplish kind of a color. Let's see. mean, that is beautiful. Like, it's not like my lip lines are terrible, but like this isn't as terrible of a color as I was thinking. It's definitely very like plummy. Okay. I started applying before I even said anything. So the next lip paint color that we have is called Christmas Red. And this is definitely a red. It's kind of like that blue base kind of a red. So let's just like put this on. So these do show up pretty nice and pigmented. I think like maybe it's because the one that I had tried maybe wasn't as pigmented. The issue that I seem to have with the other one is that me talking, and I talk a lot. Like if you watch my videos, you all know I talk a lot. Like my videos probably could be a lot shorter if I would just shut up. But you know, I just like talking to like anyone, making new friends, talking to people. Like I love that. So it would just like come off. But I feel like these ones specifically are pigmented and kind of set down almost matte-like compared to the other one that I have. Like this one's definitely a lot more sat down, more matte-like. Okay, it's not transfer proof. So it's not, you know, like a matte, but it is comfortable. And I feel like I could apply the gloss on top. So let's just go ahead. I'm gonna wipe all this off and then I'm going to prime my eyelids and then we will jump into the palette. Okay, I am back. My eyes are now primed and my lid, no, did I just say that? Yeah, my eyes are now primed, like my lids are now primed. Oh, and I put some chapstick on my lips because holy mother bear. Wiping all that stuff off and applying it really dried them out. So what I'm going to first dip into is I'm going to dip into the shade right here called Milk and Cookies. Hold on. Milk and Cookies. Yeah. And I'm just going to dip my brush in. Okay, so it does have some fallout right there. It is not a lot of like hiccup or anything. And it did coat the brush nicely. So let's just dive right on in here. Dogs. All right, so next up, I'm going to go into the shade Cozy Fire right here, this red. I'm just going to bring that lower down in the crease. Again, it has some fallout, but it coats the brush. Okay, so these shades are blending like amazingly together, which you wouldn't think that like this red it's a very like blue based sort of a red, but I do feel like it's a very true red on the eyes. Like it's not like a maroon, it's not like a burgundy. It definitely like depicts like a very nice true red. And I feel like those are like super hard to like formulate and make. And the fact that like this is pigmented, blendable, is just like amazing, which is why, you know, Give Me Glow is just that brand for me. Okay, so the next shade, let's go into the shade right here called Chimney for the outer corner. Okay, so this one has more kick up, but it really doesn't coat on the brush as well. Like I'm really having to like pack it on, which then creates a lot more fallout than the other two shades had. Although the shade did take a little bit more building on the brush, it is still laying down super nice onto my eyelid, blending beautifully, nice and pigmented, and no fallout on the face. So that's nice. Okay, I've now finished the eyes with the matte shadows and I've primed my eyelids with some glitter glue. I'm really trying to decide like what I want to do, because I'm thinking like this in the outer corner, this on the like inner lid, and then this for my inner corner. Or I just think like maybe this and then this on the inner corner. I don't know. Like let me see like how well. Those actually might go okay together. So I think that's might be like what I'm gonna do. So let's take the reddish shade called Stocking Stuffers, take that on a finger and just like dab it on like the outer corner of your lid. Whoa. Yikes, that's a lot. So now on my pinky, I'm gonna take the gold shade, which is called Pajamas. Just take a little bit, girl, not a lot. Ooh, okay, wow. The shade is Wild as well. Holy mother bear. Wow. Wow, guys, this is just mind-blowingly beautiful and just like amazing. Like, I cannot stop looking at my eyes because they look so good. There is some fallout, which I did my eyes first, so I guess I would just like recommend to you guys do your eyes first. But I am just like mind blown with like how beautiful this is. So I'm gonna go do the rest of my makeup off camera, but I am gonna come back because I want to use this on my lower lash line and I want to use this on the inner corner. And so I will come back so we can do that together. Okay, so I'm back. Most of my makeup is now done except for the lower lash line and the lip. So let's go ahead, let's get into the lower lash line as well as the inner corner. For the lower lash line, I want to take this green shade called Under the Tree. There it is. I'm trying to find my little brush. Okay, so we're going to take Under the Tree. Ooh. Wow, that's really pigmented. And just start smoking it out. Okay, so here is with it, the lower lash line. I think that actually looks really nice. So next, let's do the inner corner. And for inner corner, I'm going in with this shade right here, which is called Santa's Sleigh. I find that their shimmers apply best with a finger, but let's see if we can get this on the inner corner. Okay. It shows up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. I have a feeling it would be like a lot more pigmented with my finger. Yeah, for sure. However, I have nails on and I can't really dig into my inner corner with them. So a brush is what we're going to have to do. So for lip option, I'm really thinking this red. So my options are either this red, which is called Christmas red, or, let me get the box open again, or that like really like nude shade. I really don't think the plum is going to be like the option for this. I know the eyes are loud, but like I think it's okay to have a loud lip. Like the rest of my face is like really nice and soft. Like including like the blush and stuff. So I think it's going to be okay to go a little bit loud. I'm going to use this to line my lips as well, like the applicator. So, all right. So here is the finished look. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts down below in the comments of what you guys think of this look. But let me give you guys kind of like my final thoughts on everything for first impressions. So first off, this palette is stunning. I mean, this eye look, I would totally wear to like family Christmas, on Christmas Day when we're opening up presents. Like I would 100% wear this. But this is just mind-blowingly beautiful. I would say if this is a color story that you're interested in, or you really enjoy this eye look, and this is an eye look that you could maybe see yourself wearing, then don't wait for this. Run and go and get it now. Now let's move on to the lip paints and the gloss. So I had told you I had bad experience with one of their like Vivid lip paint, and then I was like, yeah, I don't really like this like whole formula, but I am, okay, one, this is super pigmented, so I do enjoy that. Two, it does set down. It's not matte, but it does set down and it's comfortable, and I don't find it moving around a whole bunch. Like it's staying nicely. And then I put the gloss on top, and the gloss is nice. I just don't really care for like the bluish sparkles that it kind of adds to this look, but I do like the gloss formula. I don't mind it. I think it's comfortable. It wasn't sticky. You couldn't feel the glitters at all, but just know that they are there. I would say like if you're just wanting to pick up, you know, one or two of the lip options with the palette, I would go honestly with the Christmas red or the peppermint cocoa. But I would say if you're like, hey, I can only buy, you know, one thing from this collection, I would first of all say, what is your budget? And if it's one of those where it's like, well, I can buy anything from the collection, it would 100% be the palette. Like 100%, the palette is amazing. But if you're like, well, my budget's kind of low, then I would go and I would get this red lip. I'm pleasantly surprised. Unless you're just not a red lip person, then go for the nude. I don't think you're going to be disappointed in either, but I love how comfortable this is, and I love the color, and I think it goes really nicely with the palette. Let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a comment. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out. So make sure you guys are giving that a thumbs up if you enjoyed, as well as hit the little bell if you have not already, and click all so you can be notified of all future uploads, because I do a lot of Give Me Glow. As well as if you guys have not already, please hit that subscribe button. I would love for you guys to join this channel, and I will see you guys in my next one.